Hey herpers, herpetologists, and everyone else. So I'm going to feed my tortoises some greens and some vegetables. And I'm going to experiment with my omnivorous Redfoot tortoise and try to feed it a boiled quail egg, which I usually feed to some of my lizards. But we're going to see if she's interested, which she's actually already onto it. So I'll get to that in a second. But right there behind that tree, you can see those two legs and feet. That's my partner and the one who completes me. So she said hi to the audience. So she helps me a lot with taking these videos during the weekend. But anyways, let's see what the tortoises are up to and talk about their diet and what we got going on here. So you can see the Redfoot has already eaten some of that quail egg, and there's some yellow squash and some cucumber and some collard greens. And I don't know if I've mentioned this in my other videos, but if you feed greens to any of your reptiles or even animals, iceberg, romaine has hardly no nutrition in it, so it's really not doing much for your animal. So if you feed it greens, you want to do collards or turnips or mustard greens. So I take them out and let them eat next to each other just because they're both tortoises, and hopefully they won't feel so alone. But see, he's got the same thing going on minus the quail egg, because these are the Sulcata tortoises are strictly herbivores. So I'm just letting them eat. And if you've noticed, or if you happen to see the last food video I did with the tortoises, this is a much larger portion, and that's because, you know, it was winter time and they digest their food a lot slower because it's not as hot, obviously. And so it's warming up. It's towards the end of the winter. We might have a few more cold nights, but that's the Sulcata's winter box. There's a heat pad at the bottom right there that keeps him nice and warm. And then that's the winter box for the Redfoot. Same setup. So I gotta completely redo the Redfoot's cage. It's looking really rough, and I'm gonna redo it soon and make it a lot more pleasant looking. So the Sulcata obviously free roams the backyard. Like I've mentioned before, I've tortoise proofed the whole backyard, and I constantly check, even, you know, considering that, to make sure he's not trying to dig out or anything. Because the last thing, as a reptile hobbyist, the last thing we want is for an escapee. And that just gives reptile keepers a bad name, even though it happens from time to time. You should take strong measures so that doesn't happen. But so you can see the size difference there. The Redfoot's got some growing to do. The Sulcata has had a rough start to his life, but now he can probably grow a little bit more, and with the proper care, be a really cool yard tortoise. So I'm thankful for these animals. And I hate what FWC is doing as far as the ban on green iguanas and tegus, etc. I think 16 other species, or 16 species altogether. But it's just not fair. And I know it's not directly the FWC officers' fault, but they sure aren't making the lives of responsible reptile keepers easier. So anyways, that's that for this video. I hope you all enjoyed Please remember to subscribe, like, and share, comment. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them correctly and accurately. So that's it for this, and I hope you all enjoyed. I know I already said that, but signing out. Nate's Nature Notes.